Okay, so we're introducing ice barriers, guys. The Millennium Stain coming in. Go ahead and lightning strike that like button already, because this is a hot profile. We got the ice barriers here. Here's a little deck profile. We'll look at a couple of little videos, and then we'll talk about deck profile afterwards. So let's go ahead and get into some replays for you. Whoa, no, not that one, guys. Oh no, actually, you know what? Quick, that was. I didn't even do that. Look, we got Ice Barriers versus Dark Magicians. Dark Magicians is a pretty decent deck, so. Not really gonna deck. I'm gonna like tier 3. This is the one that I played. We can still go back and play straight, guys. So the guy has his magician's combination going, so I'm trying to play around. Realizing that basically just Dark Magician's shooting beats. And the other card has to be in the graveyard. Or graveyard. I don't know why he did that when I had it totally on the field. It didn't make sense, but... You know, if you don't get rid of blocking that, then I basically get another true total. And then that's pretty much a wrap. First game on, boom. We also got dinos. Pretty standard dino game, actually. Definitely a list where I played triple strikes. I assume everyone and their mother should consider. Oh, no, I think I put strikes on it. I'm not that early, guys. Shut up. Thinking about it ridiculous. That's what's ridiculous. That's really important. I'm like, fine, you got so many hand traps. Why not just go for an OTK? Like, it's so unexpected that you left that monster in 500 attack in attack position. Like, watch it, guys, with those hand traps, bro. Gotta watch it with how many hand traps you play. How many do you feel is necessary? Because a lot of times you don't need to be running as many as you think you do. It depends on the deck, really. There's no really real argument there of why people want to play hand traps and why people want to play. You know, technically that's not my but that's my train deck. Definitely my train deck. Ice Barrier versus Cyber Dragons. Okay, so this is a fucking weird game. You guys probably like, really guys, you cheated. I promise I didn't. No, I accidentally turned off the deck shuffle thing. And this guy accepted the duel, and you would think it would have told him. But I guess in this game it's harder to I think it's just a regular game, but technically it's not. But the funny thing is, I was like, his game technically had some good plays in it. In a way, except for he opened up the film package. That sucks. Because my deck opens up all 3 of my reviews, so that's not a combo for me. I fully control the monster. I can just summon Wayne, so I don't know why I didn't just summon Wayne here. Didn't really know that at first. So Wayne is really good. Your opponent only has to control the monster, or you control the ice barrier in order to summon him from the hand. It doesn't require anything else. So guy gets hit with full combo, which is good that I can show this combo. And we all know how good totally is. Recovering advantage. So even though this deck doesn't gain a lot of advantage, it's still able to decently keep advantage because of totally. And this is against AI. And I was I'm lucky that I was first. That's about the gist of that. That's the only thing. So my opponent saved me the trouble of maybe losing this game. And then I had my response thing turned off. That's why it looks like I responded to that late. And I can hit my opponent with a Trishula on that turn. But I decided not to. Hey, go for him. Boom. And we'll go against Nurse Burn. Well, Nurse Burn was funny because if I go first and then Nurse Burn nails up there in the spell, it looks like it's a wrap. Not that I had the best follow up in the world either. The Silent Judgment was huge. Then on top of that, Bahamut managed to stay on the field long enough for another totally. You know what that means. Yeah. You know what that means. Utter annihilation. Anti-spell. Pretty good, man. And so we're gonna show, I think, one more replay. And you guys kind of get the idea. Okay, this is, yeah, look at what this is. It's True Draco Eldritch. I go full combo on this guy, I'm pretty sure I do. Everything I want first, right? It's like the guy already knows I can negate the Mystic Mind, so it's like... And the guy just scoops. It's like the guy knows what's coming. Full combo. You know what's coming. Real fast. I will do one more. We'll do Invoked for y'all guys, man. Maybe you'll be convinced that the deck's actually pretty decent, because it really is. So dude damage right off the bat. Which I'm like, wow, that was really slow. Look at how I just like bounce off of that. Like, you would be like, why did he not do that? That little guy. Overshot. With the Gamma. Technically, that was already supposed to be activated, and why he didn't chain the Cosmic Cyclone didn't make a fucking lick of sense. And that's the biggest misplay I've ever fucking seen. So he must have had this shit turned off too. I'm like, bro, that didn't even make any fucking sense. Not to mention, I could have just negated Invocation. But I thought it would have just negated Alice or something like that. He already had Invocation, so he could have still synced Fusion. So I'm like, bro, why you didn't activate Cosmic until, like, now? So, it was the game's fault that he lost, so. And somebody scooped, oh my god. Yeah, you see that? Instant scoop. But no, that was about, that was the last one I'm gonna show y'all. Then we're gonna get into the deck profile. Alright, so we got 2 General Waynes. This card's really good. Don't underestimate it. If your opponent controls a monster and you control Ice Bear, we usually read. So start cards from the field since your opponent's graveyard banished instead. But if you're only from the field, you can only use each of the following phase General Wayne Ice Bear once per turn. If your opponent controls a monster and you control an Ice Bear monster, special summon the card from hand. If your opponent controls a monster and you control Ice Bear, special summon the card from hand. So it doesn't matter how many monsters they control. If this card is normal, special summon, you can add 1 Ice Bear, special card from your deck to your hand. And it doesn't matter how many monsters you control, as long as you control Ice Bear. It's pretty good if you think about it. I would have played 3, but then sometimes that gets tricky. So you wrote it the other way. And then, of course, Revealer. Pretty much, But it's also a mini floodgate. When you try another monster, when you try another accurate monster, putting out tribute summon. Pretty good, low key. Only if you're going up against like a tribute summon deck, and then everything might go south. Discard one card, special one accurate tuner monster for your deck. Now special monster for the rest of the turn. Set water monster. If you deal wood, discard or send card from your hand to the graveyard. Activate Spirit monster's effect. Your best card for graveyard instead. So pretty good. Has like 3 effects. Pretty good. Same with Wayne. Wayne has like 3 effects. Not to mention 2100 attack, 5-star. Vessel, also a little floody. When you turn the Ice Bear monster defense, which monster controls, can change the battle positions. You can use each of the following effects because Ice Bear's on turn. You draw Ice Bear monster. You can special this card from your hand. If you draw an Ice Bear monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special one Ice Bear token. So it's basically like the extender of the deck. And then 2 10-year Spiritual Haunter. This just instantly special summons itself when you got no effect monsters on the field. You special summon it. Pretty much a starter. Also has 2 key defense. So it's not completely terrible. It's pretty good as an extender plus its water. Unlike the other extenders for waters, this one is like the best one because you don't have to have any restrictions going on. And Aqua Spirit requires you to banish. This is just free. So you ain't got to banish that from your graveyard. And then 2 crowd monsters. You already know this is how you make it totally. 2 strong for all, pretty standard. Put 1 penguin soldier for the penguin brave, and then 1 attendant. Attendant has recovery and it can summon Wayne on your turn, so you don't have to fucking like go second and summon out. And then you can search this out. And it has recovery, so it's decent. Running World Tuner, and then Frost Spirit of 1 Frost Spirit of the Ape Barrier. Level 1 tuner can dump Zujin if you want it, and then 1 combo with the Ice Spirit. This card, it's good. The thing that saves it is the fact that it can banish and then add a card back from your banished or your graveyard pile, but yeah. Except for the fucking turn it was sent, which is the only fucking bad thing. As if Dice Berries really needed that, but then I guess maybe you would be questioning how good the deck is, right? Deck might be better than 1 Harpies, 1 Dark Road, no more, because maybe, just maybe, you're gonna go second. But these could be switched out for some other thing. But they're pretty good in my opinion. I don't know why people don't play stuff like that. More randomized, and you can play the other copies of Dark Road, no more on your side. Monster Reborn and 3 medallions. See, this video gonna be a little long. 1 double, another for the OTK. 2 Heavy Storm Duster, Macrocosmos. Well, you can flip this on or off, and so it's your own card, so that's why it's in there. 3 Crackdown, because you take control of your opponent's monsters, synchro with them. And then it's Interruption, Anti-Spell Fragrance, because a lot of people play spells and you can slow them down, and you play a lot of traps, so even if you have it on the field and you have shit else, slow it down, or you go into combo. So you're deciding in 3 strikes. This is really good. And 2 Solemn Judgments just to negate certain traps or spells or summons or whatever. This does a lot, even though it's not as powerful right now, but it's still pretty good. So I saw some people's sides and everything, but really powerful. 1 Trishula, and you could play Trishula, triple Trishula if you can't get Zeus. Zeus is really powerful. Put a little Savage Shooting Riser. This helps you make Trishula, both Trishulas actually. And you could probably even make the King Calamity's Dragon though in this deck. Penguin Brave, Coral Dragon, Desert Locust, S39 Utopia the Lightning, Bahamut Shark, M39 Utopia, of course, number 30 double totally awesome. Recrawl Anime, and then Crystal Hiker Fight Base. So hey guys, lightning strike that like button, man. And tell me what y'all think about that deck profile. That pretty much wraps it up, man. We just did a little deck profile. It's pretty good. There's a few changes you could, of course, make to the deck. There's always changes, but no deck's perfect. Just check out the side of the ideas. But as far as that goes, the only thing that I would really change is maybe Dark Roller no more, maybe Macrocosmos. Maybe play Dino Miscus, but since the deck can't play like Desires or Pot of Extravagance or nothing, then you're pretty much gonna just trying to get the combo pieces and do for what? You have a good amount of openers and you have a search card. So therefore the deck can literally play off of its own randomness without needing to draw power cards. So only cards to switch is potentially those, and who's to say you're gonna play a Reckless Greed, right? So if you play 3 Reckless Greeds, right, that'd be funny. But you need to always open up multiples and you're playing a 43 card deck. So still, there's nothing there unless you play Shared Ride for a draw power card. And that means you have to go first, and then you set it up on your opponent's turn to potentially get a lot of draws, and that means they have to be searching. So, things to consider in floodies, since they can just stop your opponent, then why not just go in that route? And even instead, Dark Ruler no more. So, there you go. That's the end of the deck profile, guys.